Who am I, and who am I becoming? This is the question I have considered for many years now. I have had many life experiences that have shaped me into the person I am today. I grew up knowing I was going to be a teacher because of one of the most important people in my life, my mom. My mom was a teacher since I was a little girl. She taught special education and was a religious education teacher at our church. All of her students loved her and talked so highly of her. She was their favorite teacher. I understood where they were coming from. She was my favorite person too. When we found out she had terminal cancer 5 years ago, I didn't know what to think. What was my life going to be like after losing my best friend and my mom? After she passed away, I knew I had a lot to live up to. My mom made such a positive influence on so many people's lives. I knew I wanted to do the same thing through teaching young children. After she passed away, I knew I had to go back to school, no matter how hard it would be. I continued another year at UW-Platteville, and I'm so thankful I did. This is when I met my fiance, who had changed my life for the better. He is my biggest supporter. He gave me a positive outlook on life, as well as the best gift I could have ever asked for, our beautiful daughter. After having a baby, I faced another struggle of what I should do. Again, I knew I had to go back to school to continue my education to be able to become a teacher and do what I love. Now I knew I had to for a different reason, not only to make my mom proud, but also to be able to support my family, as well as show Audrey that she can do anything she puts her mind to. I am so lucky for this little girl. She is my biggest fan, my happy place in life. She has taught me so much more than I would have ever thought in her 3 years of life. She has taught me patience, forgiveness, and unconditional love, all of which have helped me become a great teacher. That is when I started school at Edgewood College. I came to Edgewood as a transfer student, an optimistic future teacher, and a new mom. Because of Edgewood, I have been able to further my education and become the teacher I always wished to be. The professors and classes I have experienced at Edgewood have shaped me into becoming a better person. I have gained a greater understanding of inclusion, diversity, and equity, which I will use in my future classroom every day. Supporting every child's individual needs and allowing them to be able to learn how they learn best is what I hope to be able to do. From the moment children walk into my classroom to the end of their year, I will make sure each child feels welcome and comfortable learning in my classroom. I will ensure that all voices are heard and that all children will participate fully in the learning process. I will embrace every child's identities, backgrounds, and individuality to understand what they need to be a successful student. I will provide as much or as little support as every child needs. And lastly, I will embrace diversity because it teaches students more valuable life lessons than even I will be able to. One of my favorite quotes is by Brad Henry. A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. A love of learning will take you far in life, and I hope to instill this on my future children I have in my classroom. Starting in January, I start a new chapter of my life, student teaching at Prairie View Elementary School in Oregon, the town I grew up in, and the school my mom taught at. Every day, I will walk past Miss Patty's reading bench that was put there after my mom passed away. Some days will be good days, some days I will be overwhelmed, and some days I will just be done. But every day, I will look at that bench and remember the influence my mom made on each person in the school, and I hope that someday I can do the same.